that feels so good. Oh, I needed this. It's a little bit more. Not finished yet.
Oi, meidän likakaivo olisi ihan täynnä taas, et tulsiks putsailemaan sen? Et jos viitteisit tulla, niin mä sit maksaisin sul sit jotain. Morjens.
Right, so I've just been called by someone who wants his sewage sucked dry. Once this happens, just listen to the mission he has to offer, and in this case you saw in the yellow letters he needs his sewage sucked dry. Once that happens, you have the map in front of you. There will be a dart on the location he wants it to have. Now I have 2 darts at the moment. There was already another mission yesterday. I didn't do that. I just wait until there are like at least 2 sewage missions, so that you can get a lot of money in one trip. The reason I do this is because when you use the sewage truck to do these missions, it drinks your diesel fuel. So this is why I prefer to make the trip as efficient as possible. So yeah, as you can see, this is the map. This peninsula you see right here, the part that sticks out into the water. I'll just get a little bit closer here. You can see that there are these 3 black boxes. This is your farm, this is your house. So try to make a picture of this map with your phone or something, or make a screenshot and remember this map, and so that you always can learn how it works, where you live and where the various things is. Now last time we went to the shop is here at Perajärvi, and now we have to do a sewage mission right up here, and we will continue another sewage mission right up there. So you just remember, make a picture of this map and try to make a route, because when you are driving you don't have the map with you. So I'm gonna make this a multi-video. First off, we're gonna drain sewage here and here, and in the next video, as you can see, there's a new dart at the moment, and it came right up here. This is where you have to deliver firewood. This will be explained in a later video then. So yeah, as you can see, we have to go to this town right over here. It means you go, usually I took a right turn and then a right again and then a right, and then you're in the city. But thanks to Marcus, one of my subscribers, he said no, it's better to take a left after the railroad, go left and then right. You're on the highway. It's a little bit of a detour, but once you're on the highway you can go with high speed and you will be at this town faster. So thanks for that, Marcus. I will try it out right now. As you can see, I'm pretty dirty right now. I wanted to wash myself, but I don't have time for wash myself. I'm gonna do this after the missions. It's also pretty much more efficient when you wash yourself after the sewage missions, because you can get, yeah, of course, pretty dirty. It's a sewage mission. So alright, I got this diesel tank right up here that I also need to bring to the barn. I'm now going to walk to the other part of our farm. This is just your house where your project car is and your few of your tools. And here at the barn, just walk this way. This is all yours. And there you can see the sewage truck. This is the truck we'll be using. I will be explaining to you how to use it and what all the buttons do, so it'll be easier. This tank, I just filled this with diesel back at the town, and you can find the diesel tank right here next to your tractor. I already used the tractor and the trailer, but I put them back like how you would start a new game. It should look like this. But we're not gonna do the firewood mission, we're gonna do the sewage dump truck mission first. So as you can see, it's the dump truck. Let's explain a few things. As you can see, these wheels are up. It's an axle that has been lifted. Inside the cabin, you can drop down these wheels. I suggest when you go on the highway and make high speeds, or you have a lot of sewage in your tank, drop the rear axle. The thing will drive more stable and you won't crash. So right now it's lifted. Another thing that is good to know, this meter right here, when it's all the way down to the left, it means that it's empty, and you can actually see it a little bit by leaning forward. No, this is the 0 and this is the 10. 10 means it's full right now. I just have one load in there and it's still good for maybe 1, 2, another 3 loads, so it's still good. So opening the truck, left mouse click, get inside the truck, and not on top of the roof. Like so. As you can see, it's always handy to have some food, drink, stuff like that inside the truck. As you can also see, I'm a little bit fatigued. One thing, you can sleep in your truck. It's right here. I'll just show you. Sleep. It's next to the beer case a little bit, but you can also sleep in this truck, which is good because I'm a little bit fatigued. I think I can do one mission and then I will just sleep and do the other mission. So let's just start up. Once you're in the truck, make sure the door is closed. It was closed, so you have to hear this sound. Now it's closed. Right. Enter the driving mode. This is a diesel as well as the vent, so click one time and it will pre-glow. The pre-glow is right up here. That's the left red button next to the oil marker. This is the oil marker, and this left spiral is actually the pre-glowing. And you just have to wait until it turns off. And it's off right now. You can go to the ignition and hold it. And you just started the truck. The truck is filled with diesel. It's always this meter right here. I will just show you the meters. How do I do it? This is your oil temperature, which is not really important, just rises slowly when you start her up. This is the fuel temperature. I think this is oil pressure. And your RPMs, your speed, and there's also something called air pressure, which means if you brake too much, you won't have air pressure anymore. I think it's this one. This is the air pressure meter, I think. And this is the battery meter. I don't know if that actually works. But yeah, those are the buttons for that. Enter driving mode, and I will show you. I told you about the rear axle, it was up. This is lift or drop the rear axle. And right now it's up. If I switch it, it will go down. I can show you. I just pressed it. And I'll just show you. Now it's down. The wheels are down, you will have more stability driving. One downside is that it will cost you a little bit more fuel. So I only drive with that on the highways. So let's just lift the axle again. It's good. Now you can also see the yellow light coming on. It means the axle is in the air. That's good. Now the handbrake is up here. That's the parking brake. Click it one time. And now you're actually... No, it's on right now. So turn the parking brake off. And the differential lock, you only use it when you are stuck in the dirt and you need both wheels to spin at the same speed to get you out of there. It's like 4x4 mode almost, but you have a better distribution of power along the wheels. Don't use that too much, just keep it like that, and once you activate it, you will also see it's activated by this yellow light here. So let's just turn it off, and this one is the hydraulic pump. We will need to use the pump to pump out the sewage, but we'll do this later. Right, so as you can also see in the top bottom right of the screen, you see N. This means neutral and high. High and low are in trucks the different gears. You want to start off at low, and then you can gear all the way up to like 4th gear, and you can either put it on low or on high. Well, if you just drive away, I would recommend going in low first. The parking brake's off, we can go. Yep, we can go. Now we're driving. I always have beer with me for in case I get fatigued. Get a little bit thirsty, as you can see. it's now in one low. When you put it in one high, your first gear is a little bit longer and it's a little bit more comfortable to drive at higher speeds. Usually I just keep it in high for the rest of the route. The high or low selectors, you can select it with the R button on the keyboard at least. Just depends on what kind of hotkey you use it for. So yeah, sewage mission, like I said, it is really important first to know how to manage your needs, your moods. But now, as you can see, I'm a little bit tired. I'm really dirty. Dirty doesn't really do anything, except for flies to be buzzing around you, which can be pretty annoying. But fatigue can actually get you a heart attack if you don't treat your fatigue. So we'll be careful with the fatigue meter on this mission. So yeah, that was in the first video, how to manage your needs. In the second video, I'm gonna explain to you how to actually make money by doing sewage missions, which is pretty important. A lot of people think, hey, my summer car, I want to start building the engine block, and maybe they actually have permadeath on, which means you will die and not be able to respawn. It would be devastating if you would die on one of these missions because you don't know how to find out how these missions actually work, or don't know how the game works, the game mechanics. This is why it's almost important always to just get yourself familiar with the game and the game mechanics, how to make money, where the shop is, things like this. This is why this tutorial video is building up a little bit until you have everything under control, know how to make money, know how to fulfill your needs, and then later on you can just have all the motivation to build your car and your engine, which is actually I think the most challenging part of this game. But in order to do that, of course, you need to master the mechanics, and this is what we're gonna do today. You can see my money is on the top left. It's now 3,725. These missions will provide you with almost always way above 1,000. Only downside is the fuel in this truck. It costs a lot of money and it is drinking fuel. Yeah, like like what? It just burps fuel up. So just keep an eye on this meter right over here for your fuel. Make sure that once it's below half, make sure you'll just go to the gas station. As I told you, we were going to the city, but I'm going to change plans a bit. First I'm going to Lapa, which is to the left here. And why am I doing that? Because I just thought that once I am in Lapa, I can sleep, then go to the city and fill up my fuel tank. Or maybe fill up my fuel tank first and then go to sleep. We'll just see how it goes. Yeah, driving a truck on these roads, it's pretty easy actually. You've got a lot of grip, you've got big tires, and the truck handles pretty responsively. The suspension is pretty good. When you drive here with the van or with the motorcycle, you have the tendency to go fast really easy, and you risk a crash. Of course, here's the railroad. Always make sure the railroad's clear. Which, yeah, it is. I was a little scared. I saw something there. I think it was a tunnel. These Finnish roads can be really dangerous. The road is actually bulging up a bit, but once you're on the road, everything's fine. But once you get one wheel off the road, it just drags you down, and you can risk a crash into a tree. I didn't die with this truck yet. It's pretty a safe thing to drive. Has a lot of grip and it's very powerful, and that's what you need when you do a lot of sewage missions. You need to drive safe. enjoying the countryside view here for a moment. And countryside, ain't it? Really nice. You get this old feeling of these summers when I was young. Right, so here was Lape. Which house was it? There were 3 houses, and it would be the first house on the... Oh, I forgot already. I think we just passed the house. Yeah, these were the 3 houses on the map, and it wasn't that. It wasn't that house, so we'll have to go back. Put it on reverse, and I will just do it on low as well. So I think it is that house right over there. As you can see, there is a white pit over there. That is the sewage pit you will need to drain. So park your truck. You can drive over the pit, no problem. There's the guy sitting. He will be the one that will give you the money. He will not do anything than just drink beer and smoke a cigarette there. Right, so hold brake. Hold the parking brake. You can leave the engine running if you want, because you will need the hydraulic pump soon. And get out of your vehicle. So right now this is the pit. Look at the pit. Click on the well cover, and you can place the well cover here. One thing, as you can see, it's full, so we're at the right house. It's full with sewage. Don't fall inside. You will die if you fall inside, so be very careful. Right, one thing you want to do is, here is the hose on the right side of the truck. Look at the metal thingy here, press take hose. It will automatically put the hose on the suction thingy here, and just grab this end of the hose and start to drop it in the sewage well. Right, and you want to make sure the hose is full in. So just do like this, a little bit of improvisation. And as you can see, it's now under tension, it's full in. Like I said, don't fall in, really important. And now this is where the last button comes. I told you about the hydraulic pump. Once you turn on the hydraulic pump, it starts pumping the thing empty. Here it is, hydraulic pump. Press it. So this is good. When he starts to complain, it's stinky, it's smelly, it works. And you can check out here that you can see it's sucking. The whole hose is moving a little bit. And don't look like this, you will risk falling. You can use the Q key to lean forward, like so. Without risk falling, you can see that it's sucking it dry. So Q is bending forward. Right, so this guy's just smoking over here. And chilling. The fatigue is really could use some sleep, but I think I wanna fill this. I'll just see. Once it's red for a long time, I will start to sleep. Maybe I can do 2 missions and then sleep, or maybe I will have to sleep soon, but we'll see. Alright, so just wait for a few minutes until it's full dry. Maybe you can also see the meter going up here. It's going up very slowly. And the guy starts talking. Take his money, it will be above, well look, 1200 marks, that's a good amount of money. Once you're finished, you can just turn off the hydraulic pump again. and get the hose out. Now this is also again a little bit of improvisation. Usually I just look up and then put it here and repeat the process. Right, so put the well cover back on again for your and other people's safety. Doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, that's really good. Then take the hose by this side and then move to the right side of the truck. Put hose back, click, and automatically goes back, and that's it. He gives you the money, he's happy, you're happy, you get money, and we're on to the next mission.
Kaikki kotitalouden ruoka- ja päivittäistavaran tarpeille tarjoaa GameBos-kauppa. Aliniskan tien varrella. Tervetuloa tukemaan läheltä ja kaukaa. Ja kovasti että noin.
Alright, so I think it was this house.
12 vuotta täytin. Isä kotikuiseen vei.
And it is. So always nice. We're in the right place. Take the hose again and find this end.
Ihan mä olen tyytyväinen tähän.
And now we're just on the way to the sewage, official sewage bit where you can drop the sewage. Actually, you can just drop the sewage wherever you want. You can throw sewage on even the guy's garden, where you just sucked up the sewage, or you can put it on the shop. You can do whatever you want with the sewage. I'm just gonna show you on the map. Just gonna show you right now this map. I'm gonna point it out for you. That's the place where you gotta bring the sewage, and this is where I'm driving right now. So you can play the game by the rules, or you're just gonna dump it wherever you want. Because it is Finland, it is 1995. Not all things were going according to the law back then, especially out in the countryside. This means that we don't have enough air pressure for it. Because this is, I think, for air pressure. Let's put the car into neutral. Oh yeah, you can see the air pressure is rising really fast now. See, and that light means the air pressure was down. Now it's on. The rear axle is now also dropped because of the air pressure. So once you hear that sound, you just need to rev the engine in neutral a little bit until this meter goes up. Alright, so that's good. We just dropped the rear axle and we should have a lot more stability. Oh yeah, that's the landfill. Look at that. I think this is the place where you can dump sewage. So let's just dump it up here. I'm not gonna waste any more time because I'm hungry. I want to get home. Right, handbrake on. Parking brake doesn't work. Right, whatever, just turn on the ignition. Jump out of the driving car. And you can see this is where on this valve we put the hose, and that valve with the green valve on it, you can open it and you'll just release all the sewage. I've never been here before at this sewage site. You can see here it's emptying, and it's almost empty. And that's it. Close the valve. Go in the car. I'm now going to race back home to get some food. And this is also where I'm gonna end this tutorial. If I can actually get inside the truck to get a proper ending of the tutorial. Alright, so guys, that was it. That's how you do the sewage missions. It's a really good way of making money. So right now you can just figure out your own road home. Don't forget to shower and continue to fill your needs. I hope this was an informative tutorial for you guys. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more tutorial videos or other content on my summer car, as well as many other games coming in the future. This is GameBos, yours truly.